What if I told you that there is a technology so small, it can enter your body, travel through your bloodstream, and one day, repair you from the inside? Not science fiction. Not a movie. This is real science. And it is already happening. A hidden world, where matter is controlled at the smallest possible scale. And today, you are going to see how it could completely change medicine, materials, and even human life itself. In this video, we will explore 5 incredible breakthroughs in nanotechnology. From materials stronger than steel, to intelligent fabrics, to microscopic systems inside the human body. But I'm not going to show you everything at the beginning, because the last 2 technologies are the ones that will truly blow your mind. So stay until the end, because what comes later is something you will not forget. To understand nanotechnology, we first need to change how we think about size. Because everything you see around you, your phone, your body, the air you breathe, is made of structures we can physically touch and see. But nanotechnology operates in a completely different world. At the nanoscale, we are talking about 1/1,000,000th of a meter. To give you an idea, if a meter was the size of the Earth, a nanometer would be the size of a marble. At this scale, matter behaves differently. Atoms stop being just invisible particles and start becoming building blocks that can be arranged, moved, and engineered. This is where nanotechnology becomes powerful. It is the science of manipulating matter atom by atom to create new materials, systems, and functions that do not exist naturally. And this is what makes it revolutionary. Because in traditional engineering, you build things by cutting, shaping, and assembling. But in nanotechnology, you design reality from the smallest possible level. Imagine being able to change how a material behaves just by rearranging its atomic structure. Stronger, lighter, smarter, even reactive. This is why scientists say nanotechnology is not just another branch of science. It is a new way of controlling matter itself. And once you understand this, everything else in this video starts to make sense. Now let's enter the most futuristic idea in this video. The human body, but inside it, machines. Nanobots. Tiny robotic systems. So small they could travel through your bloodstream without being detected. Right now, these are still experimental concepts, but the science behind them is rapidly developing. So what could they actually do? First, early disease detection. Instead of waiting for symptoms, nanobots could constantly scan your body from the inside. They could detect cancer cells at the very first stage, long before traditional medicine can even notice them. Second, targeted treatment. Instead of chemotherapy affecting the whole body, nanobots could deliver medicine directly to a single cell. One target, one action, no side damage. Third, internal repair. In theory, nanobots could help repair damaged tissues or clear blocked arteries by breaking down fat deposits from the inside. This is where medicine stops being reactive and becomes proactive. Your body would not wait to get sick. It would constantly be monitored and maintained. But there is something even more interesting. Because if we can build systems that small, the line between biology and technology starts to disappear. And that leads to questions we are not fully ready to answer yet. Now let's move from the human body to the world of materials. One of the most important discoveries in nanotechnology is something called graphene. Graphene is a single layer of carbon atoms, arranged in a perfect honeycomb structure. It is incredibly thin, literally 1 atom thick. But its properties are almost unbelievable. It is stronger than steel, but flexible like plastic. It is extremely light, yet incredibly dense in performance. And it conducts electricity better than almost any known material. To understand how strange this is, imagine a sheet of material so thin it is invisible, but if you stretch it, it could theoretically stop huge mechanical force. This is why graphene is called a wonder material. Scientists are exploring it for ultrafast electronics, flexible screens, next-generation batteries, and even medical implants. Because when you can control materials at atomic level, you don't just improve existing technology, you redesign it completely. And graphene is just the beginning. There are already materials being studied that could be even more advanced, built entirely through nanotechnology principles. Now let's make this personal again. Your clothes. Today, clothes are passive. They just exist. But with nanotechnology, clothing becomes active technology. Imagine a shirt that can clean itself automatically, breaking down dirt at a microscopic level, or fabrics that kill bacteria on contact, reducing smell and infection risks, or even clothing that adapts to your environment, cooling you down when it is hot, and warming you when it is cold. Some experimental nanocoatings already make this possible. But the future goes even further. We could see fabrics that change color dynamically, responding to light, temperature, or even body signals. Your clothes would no longer be something you wear. They would become a system that interacts with you. A second layer of intelligent skin. And once again, nanotechnology is what makes it possible. Because when you control matter at the smallest scale, you can give it completely new behaviors. Now we need to talk about something important. Because every powerful technology has risks. And nanotechnology is no exception. When materials become extremely small, they can behave in ways we do not fully predict. Some nanoparticles can enter the human body through air or skin exposure, and their long-term effects are still being studied. We don't yet fully understand how all nanomaterials interact with biology, and that uncertainty is a real concern. But there is also another layer. Control. Because the same technology that can build medical nanobots can also be used for surveillance systems that are almost impossible to detect, or for military applications at microscopic scale. And history shows us something very clear. Technology always moves faster than regulation. First comes innovation, then comes understanding, and only later comes control. This is why nanotechnology is often described as a double-edged sword. It has the potential to transform medicine, energy, and materials. But it also raises questions about safety, ethics, and control. And the truth is, we are still at the beginning of understanding both sides. Now let's zoom out for a moment. Because everything we talked about, nanobots, graphene, smart clothing, and even the risks, they all point toward one single direction. A future where technology disappears from sight, but becomes everywhere in reality. In the next decades, nanotechnology could merge with artificial intelligence, creating systems that can self-repair, self-improve, and adapt in real time. Imagine cities where buildings repair cracks automatically at the atomic level, or bridges that detect structural damage before it even becomes visible. Even energy systems could change completely, with ultra-efficient batteries and materials that waste almost nothing. But here is the most important idea. Nanotechnology is not just about making things smaller. It is about making matter intelligent. At that point, the difference between machine and material starts to disappear, and we will enter a world where everything around us is quietly computing, reacting, and evolving. A world that does not look futuristic, because the technology itself becomes invisible. Now let's connect everything. Medicine, materials, clothing, environment. All of this leads to one idea. A world where matter itself becomes programmable. Buildings that repair themselves. Bodies that heal from inside. Materials designed atom by atom. And humanity stepping into a new era, where technology is no longer large machines, but invisible systems working everywhere around us. This is the real future of nanotechnology, and we are only at the beginning. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel Mr. AI Tech for more videos about AI, science, and the future of technology. Because what you just saw today is only the beginning of what is coming next. See you in the next video. And that is why nanotechnology is one of the most powerful revolutions of our time. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like and subscribe to the channel Mr. AI Tech for more videos about AI, science, and the future of technology. See you in the next one.